Hello viewers, hope you are all well. Before I begin, I would request all my viewers to check the description box of this video. Thank you. Let's start with test number 6, question number 1. The identification of risks associated with a project A occurs only at the beginning of a project when the risk management plan is developed. B. It is an ongoing process regularly scheduled throughout the life cycle of a project. C. Occurs as needed throughout the life cycle of a project. D. Both B and C. Here option D is correct. Risk analysis is not limited to the beginning of a project's life cycle when the risk management plan is developed. The risk management plan should include a tool for risk assessment as a continuous process throughout the project. Risk reassessment should be a scheduled component of the project but should also have the flexibility to occur as needed at greater or lesser intervals based on the level of risk. Question number 2. Which of the following is the only valid tool and technique for the plan risk management process? A. Reserve analysis. B. Planning meetings and analysis. C. Checklist analysis. D. Contingent response strategies. Here option B is correct. Planning meetings and analysis is the only tool and technique defined for the plan risk management process. All the other answers refer to tools and techniques from other processes. Question number 3. Which input is not used for the qualitative risk analysis process? A. Cost management plan. B. Risk register. C. Risk management plan. D. Scope baseline. Here option A is correct. The cost management plan is an input for the perform quantitative risk analysis process. All the other answers are valid inputs for the perform qualitative risk analysis process. Question number 4. Which tool and technique is not used for the plan risk responses process? A. Strategies for positive risks or opportunities. B. Contingent response strategies. C. Risk audits. D. Expert judgment. Here option C is correct. Risk audits are a tool and technique for the monitor and control risks process. All other answers are valid tools and techniques for the plan risk response process. Question number 5. The responsibility for tailoring a contract for goods and services to the needs of the project lies with whom? A. The project manager. B. The project management team. C. The attorneys. D. The contract manager. Here option B is the best response. The responsibility for tailoring a contract for goods and services to the needs of the project lies with the project management team. The project management team can include the project manager, attorneys, and or contract managers, but the responsibility does not rest solely with one individual. Question number 6. What is the name for the decision about whether a product or service can be produced by the project management team or can be purchased? A. Buyer assessment. B. Expert judgment. C. Make or buy analysis. D. Procurement evaluation. The correct answer is C. The decision about whether a product or service can be produced by the project management team or can be purchased is called make or buy analysis. Question number 7. Which type of stakeholder should be managed most closely throughout the project life cycle? A. Low interest, high power. B. Low interest, low power. C. High interest, high power. D. High interest, low power. Here option C is correct. Stakeholders with high interest in the project and who possess high power to impact the project must be managed most closely to ensure that they are engaged and satisfied. All other combinations of interest and power have less impact and do not need to be managed as closely. Question number 8. Which activity is not performed as part of the direct and manage project work process? A. Staff, train and manage the project team. B. Create and verify deliverables. C. Manage risks and implement risk responses. D. Monitor implementation of approved changes. Here option D is correct. During the direct and manage project work process, approved changes are implemented, but monitoring of these changes is part of the monitor and control project work process. All other activities are performed as part of direct and manage project work process. Question number 9. You are a part of a project team constructing a manufacturing plant. You begin using process engineering to define the assumptions and constraints of the manufacturing process to be performed at the plant. The information is then used to design the major manufacturing units within the plant, which in turn serves as the starting point for designing the detailed plant layout and all other associated facilities. Next, design drawings are completed for fabrication and construction requirements. Changes and modifications occur during actual construction, require change control management, and as-built documents. Finally, user acceptance testing and turnover of the completed manufacturing plant results in more adjustments and corrections. This is an example of A. Analogous estimating, B. Assumptions analysis, C. Fast tracking, D. Progressive elaboration. Here option D is correct. Progressive elaboration is a technique for continuous improvement in your planning efforts. More details are added to your planning documents as the information becomes available, and each successive iteration of your planning process results in a better plan. Question number 10. What does crashing a project schedule imply? A. Project cost and project schedule trade-offs occur to achieve the maximum schedule compression for the least cost to the project without compromising the intended scope of the project. B. Project cost and project schedule overruns may result in a project coming in over budget and over time but within the original defined project scope. C. It involves throwing more resources at the project to meet the planned project end date and planned project scope. D. This is another term for fast tracking a project. Here option A is correct. Crashing is a schedule compression technique whereby the project cost and project schedule are organized to obtain the highest degree of schedule compression for the least cost to the project. Crashing does not always result in a viable project solution and can increase the overall cost of a project. Option B is incorrect because crashing is not a term used for a project that is over time and over budget. Option C is incorrect because crashing does not necessarily allow you to meet the planned project end date. Option D is incorrect because fast tracking is another schedule compression tool used to perform multiple phases of project development in parallel. Question number 11. What is the name for comparing planned project practices or actual project best practices from other comparable projects to your project is an effort to improve the quality of your project and establish performance measurement baselines? A. Benchmarking, B. Continuous improvement, C. Metric creation, D. Quality assurance. Here option A is correct. Benchmarking is the practice of comparing your project to the other planned project practices or actual project best practices in an effort to improve your project and establish performance measurement benchmarks. Question number 12. A structured independent review to determine whether project activities adhere to your project management plan and other project documentation, including all project policies, procedures, and standards is called A. Assurance review, B. Organizational process assessment, C. Process analysis, D. Quality audit. Here option D is correct. A quality audit is a structured independent review that provides an assessment of whether a project's activities meet organizational and project policies, processes, and procedures. Question number 13. Which of the following is not one of the 7 basic quality tools? A. Cause and effect diagram, B. Statistical sampling, C. Histogram, D. Scatter diagram. Here option B is correct. Statistical sampling is a quality control technique, but it is not one of the 7 basic quality tools. The 7 basic quality tools are cause and effect diagrams, control charts, flow charts, histograms, Pareto diagrams, check sheets, and scatter diagrams. Option A, C, and D are incorrect because these items are part of the 7 basic quality tools. Question number 14. A project manager has budgeted money to provide cash awards to team members who exceed expectations. A project team member who is motivated by the chance to earn a cash reward can most accurately be explained by which theory? A. Hierarchy of needs, B. Theory X, C. Achievement theory, D. Expectancy theory. Here option D is correct. The person is working hard because he expects to be rewarded. The other theories do not talk about rewards as motivators. Question number 15. A project is a month into the executing phase. There are some cliques forming among the team members. Which leadership style is most appropriate? A. Directing, B. Delegating, C. Coaching, D. Supporting. Here option C is correct. The formation of cliques occurs during the storming stage of team development. During this stage, the correct situational leadership style is coaching. Question number 16. A project team is composed of team members in 2 countries plus a contractor team in a 3rd country. What tool would optimize communication? A. Project schedule tool, B. War room, C. Manual filing system, D. Extranet based electronic document repository. Here option D is correct. An electronic document repository allows all team members, regardless of location, access to the documents. Manual filing and war rooms are optimal for a project team in one location. A project scheduling tool might allow team members as a shared network to share data, but would not be helpful for a third-party team. Question number 17. Which of the following is not an output of the acquire project team process? A. Project staff assignments, B. Resource calendars, C. Team performance assessments, D. Project management plan updates. Here option C is correct. Team performance assessments is an output of the develop project team process. All other answers are valid outputs of the acquire project team process. Question number 18. How many communication channels exist for a team of 20 members? A. 20, B. 80, C. 190, D. 230. Here option C is correct. Using the formula n into n minus 1 over 2. Here is the formula and the calculation for your reference. Question number 19. Communication technology factors that can affect a project include A. The urgency of the need for information, B. The expected staffing on the project and the individual's competencies, C. The length of the project, D. All of the above. Here option D is correct. Communications technology factors include the urgency of the need for information, the expected staffing for the project, the staff members, individual skill set, and the length of the project. Question number 20. Which of the following is not a benefit of a bidder conference? A. All prospective vendors hear questions and answers from all parties. B. Featured vendors receive preferential access. C. Procurement requirements are communicated to all prospective vendors. D. Questions can be collected before the conference to allow for complete answers. Here option B is correct. The main goal of a bidder conference is to eliminate any preferential treatment for any prospective vendor. Option A, C and D are all features and benefits of bidder conferences. Viewers, if you find value in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and pressing the bell icon. Thank you.